Before we get into today's video, I just want to let you know I am giving away a complimentary lift ticket to the Cataloochee Ski Area. So just go ahead and check out the official rules down below and you'll be able to see all the details. What's up? So I'm here at the Cataloochee Ski Area in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and today I'm going to be showing you how to stop on a snowboard. Check it out. When you're going down the mountain and you're getting scared, your first initial reaction, if it was like mine, is just to lean back. But you don't want to do that because you're just going to fall and bust your butt. So I'm going to show you a few things today that are super important that's going to get you more control and balance on your snowboard. It's going to help you to stop on a dime. Alright, so again, before we get started, if you're new here, thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you never miss any of my latest content. Now, when it comes to stopping, if you haven't seen my recent video on how to turn on a snowboard, go ahead and watch that. That's going to kind of preface the stops, getting onto your heels, getting onto your toes, because that's how turning and what turning is all about. So when we're going to stop on a snowboard, again, you're either going to be on your heels or you're going to be on your toes. I'll show you a clip later today of me purposely busting my butt, leaning back, because when I first started snowboarding 3 years ago for the first time in Germany, actually, no one taught me how to stop. I kept leaning back and I kept falling on my butt. And it wasn't until I came to this very resort, the Cataloochee Ski Area, that I hired my first snowboarding coach, and he made the world of difference for me. So I just want to share some of my knowledge and what I've learned over the years. So when you're starting off, you're gonna actually need to get up, right? And so if you can't get up from a squatted position, check out some of my other videos on how to lunge and how to train on a snowboard, because you're gonna be able to better your leg strength. But you can also roll over. So basically I'm gonna pick my leg up. If I'm laying on my back, I'm gonna pick my leg up and scoop myself over. And then I can get up and I'm gonna go on my toes. And then the other way I'm gonna show you is doing it on my heels. So I'll come back. So when we're first starting off, basically we need to get up. On a hill, it's a lot easier. So I'm gonna push my hands, kind of like this crab position, and this is how I'm gonna go. Now, if you're sliding and the hill's like very steep, you can start sliding down a little bit, and that's okay, but it's a little bit perfectly sticky right here, so I'm able to get into a squat. So remember, if you saw my training video, I'm talking about how to purposely just squat and use your hand to get in that standing position. All right, now there may be some times you mess up, and that's okay, so I'm gonna keep this going. But I'm on my heels, okay? This is basically how I'm gonna stop. You wanna find that sweet spot where you can balance and just kind of rock onto your heels. I'm modulating the pressure, putting a little bit of forward pressure on my toes, and staying on my heels. This is all come to a complete stop. If I wanna stop completely, well, I'll stay on my heels, but sometimes you can't stay perfectly balanced and you fall back, right? And now I'm gonna show you on my toes. So if you're on a big hill, let's just go ahead and flip it over. So I'll flip it over. And now this will probably be a little bit easier to start off. So I'm just literally gonna push up and I'm balancing. I'm on my toes, I'm squatted. And then again, modulating the pressure. So all I'm doing is, again, if I'm leaning too far to one side, I wanna lean my weight to the other side so I can go a little bit the other way. But you wanna make sure that you're just putting a little bit of forward pressure on your toes. So as I'm coming down, if I'm gonna stop more, I lean onto my toes more. If I lose my balance, that's okay, come back up. So I'm on my toes, I might be moving around, that's okay. But I'm kind of itching, and I'm just modulating how much pressure I put on my toes. If I want to slide back, I get onto my heels a little bit. If I want to stop, I'm more on my toes, okay? Also, your calves are gonna catch on fire. So make sure you watch one of my other videos where I'm at the Colorado in the ski resort there, and I'm doing some mobility, because mobility is gonna be super important so your calves and shins don't get lit up. Because a lot of times when you're trying to find your balance, if you haven't stretched your calves and your shins, they're gonna catch on fire, and that's like generally your first experience, why you have to stop, why you have to take breaks, because your legs are catching on fire. So those are kind of a little bit of the basics, but then when we start actually moving down the mountain, when I show you here in a second, that's when you're gonna basically apply and turn onto a heel slide or a toe slide. So like I said, watch my video on how to turn on the snowboard, because basically you're just gonna be stopping a lot harder. Instead of turning, you're gonna turn and come to a stop. Sometimes you're gonna be sliding to another side of the mountain and you feel like you're out of control. The way to stop that is to put all that weight onto that leading leg. And if you're a beginner, you can go ahead and point your hand in that direction you wanna go. So let's say if I'm sliding to the left of the mountain and I wanna go right, I need to put that weight onto my right leg. No matter if you ride regular or switch or goofy, you're still gonna wanna be comfortable putting weight into either leg, because you may ride regular and then you find yourself going on your right leg forward and it doesn't feel right when you need to be comfortable going in that direction. So if I'm on my heels and I feel like I'm going left, I gotta put my weight here. Put all your weight there. That's gonna start taking you down. So again, sometimes you may lose your balance. You wanna be able to squat, but you wanna put that weight into that right leg and then that right hip be coming forward and I'm on my heels. And again, if you wanna go to the left, I'm gonna put my weight transfer. I'm gonna press all that weight into my left leg and then push it into my left hip and look at where I wanna go. If you lose your balance, you'll sit back. And if you need to come back up, you're back in that squat. But again, to put on the brakes a little bit more, all you're gonna do is put more pressure on your heels until you can comfortably sit back. If you put your feet a little bit flatter, like this for example, I'm gonna slide. And that's a heel slide. And then also, for example, if I'm on my toes, I can stop. More pressure on my toes. If I slide back, I get on my heels and I'm flat and I'm sliding back. So now we're gonna speed things up. I'm gonna come in real hot, get into a heel slide, and then I'm gonna come in real hot and get into a toe slide, and I'm gonna explain exactly how to stop on a dime on your heels or on your toes. Boom, on my heels. I put on the brakes. So all I did there is I put my weight into the front leg and I used my back leg as a rudder and I just whipped my hip around. So it's coming down, back leg. So again, all I did there is I put that weight into my front leg and I used my back leg as a rudder and I whipped it around real fast. Again, when you're doing slow turns and slowly stopping, you put that weight on that front leg, you point your head, hands, head and shoulders where you want to go. But again, as you get a little bit more comfortable with it and you need to stop on a dime, your back leg, which is your power leg, your more dominant leg, you're gonna be using that one to kind of push your hips and stop how hard you wanna stop. So if I wanna stop hard and I'm going down, whip that leg around, lean back onto your heels and put on the brakes. As you do it more and more, try and go a little faster and stop a little harder, because heaven forbid you accidentally come close to hitting someone. You need to be able to stop so you don't hurt you or that other person. Now the toe slide, there's two little variations I found personally. I'm gonna come in real hot and I'm gonna look up the mountain and put on the brakes, which is what you would definitely do when you're a beginner. And then the next one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna counter rotate. So I'm gonna look down the mountain and I'm gonna counter rotate my hips, looking down to get on my toes and putting on the brakes. I like to do that to kind of shave off a little bit of speed from time to time. So as I'm going down, and if I'm about to hit a feature or about to hit a jump, or I'm about to hit somebody, I'm gonna curb some speed on my toes. That's one of my favorite ways to stop. So let's do it. So, that was the first way I stopped. All I did there is I put my weight into my front foot, I spun around, I started leaning my weight into the front leg, that hip, and I shifted my hips, I rotated my head, and I just looked the other way, and I looked up the mountain. When you're first doing your toe slides and you're stopping on your toes, that is the best way to do it. Obviously too, so when you stop, you can look up the mountain and make sure no one's gonna hit you. I'm gonna do it again, but now I'm gonna kind of brake check. I'm gonna look forward and counter rotate my body by shifting and rotating my hips and my lower body, yet I'm gonna keep my upper body facing straight. So that way I can put on the brakes on my toes while looking straight. Boom, so I just put on the brakes, I was on my toes. Again, my head, my shoulders are facing that way, but I rotated my hips. My shoulders are kind of pointed that way a little bit, they're not fully forward, but I rotated my body. I basically just looked with my head and I stopped. And then if I want to keep going, put that weight in my front leg. If I need to stop, whip that back leg around, push pressure through my heels, and then you can sit down on the ground and you're putting on the brakes. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope this helps you stop on a snowboard, because when you're going down the mountain, guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna eventually have to stop, right? And you wanna either do it in style or you wanna do it safely. So I hope these tips help, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so you never miss any of my latest content. And like I said earlier, I'm giving away a complimentary lift ticket to the Cataloochee Ski Area. So if you're around the North Carolina area, or if you live in Georgia like me, it's only about 3 hours away. But if you're anywhere in the Southeast, just go ahead and like this video, comment on it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll enter for your chance to win. I'm only doing this for 2 weeks only, and so after 2 weeks of this video airing, then I'm gonna pick a winner. All the descriptions and the details are gonna be listed in a link down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Once I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest. I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5. I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.